Can you hear the heart rocks in my pocket? I grabbed, I don't know, maybe 15 of them to hide today. Would you guys each like a special heart rock?
Yeah.
Here, you can choose one of these. I'll tell you what the different stones. So that one is a white stone that I painted rainbow. That one is one of my more expensive stones. It's called lapis lazuli. Ancient civilizations used it as
I like
money.
this pink one. Wait. Could we possibly pick two?
What would you do with the second one? Would you keep it or do you want to give it to someone else?
I would give it to someone who would be my friend.
Ooh, that's a cool one. That one you found, that's called maligno jasper. Why don't you keep it for as long as you need it? And then when you find someone else that needs it more than you do, or when someone's having a bad day, you can give it to them. Awesome. In that case, why don't you each take 3? Is your name Thomas?
Oh, yeah.
That's my name too. I just met the coolest family. They came out specifically looking for hearts, and their son had run ahead looking, and he said, Mom, I checked every tree and I didn't find any. Oh, here's one of my favorite spots. I brought this one specifically to toss in the shallows here. This is a spot where families come every single day, and the kids will walk out here in the shallows of the creek and they find a heart, and they don't know where it came from or who did it, but they might keep it their whole life. And I think that's the coolest thing. This is called the River Trail. It's in Spanish Fork, Utah. Here, I'll show you a really cool spot. It's in Spanish Fork, Utah. And I start at the Canyon View Park, and I come walking this every single day. Usually I come with my 11-month-old son, and we walk 1.5 miles. And we take hearts just like this, and we just hide them. I try to leave it in a fairly obvious place because I want them to be found. Isn't this kind of neat? These are the last 3 hearts I brought with me today. I've got to walk fast before the sun sets. I want to get to my whimsical little tree knot where I leave one every day. I had a really cool experience today. I kind of went viral between TikTok and Instagram. Today I got like almost 100,000 views on a video, and that's never ever happened before. It was so cool. A lot of people asked where I get the hearts, and my secret is I actually make them myself. I have a tile saw and rock tumblers, and I've made tens of thousands of hearts specifically so I can hand them out and give them to other people. And then I've brought in dozens of other stone carvers around the world to help me make hundreds of thousands more hearts so that I can have the experience of handing them out and sharing them. Here's a good spot. Somebody will love that one. I call this my kindness mission. Oh, that sunset's gonna be so pretty. And what I do is I make as many hearts as I can, and then I try to inspire people to keep it if they need it, and keep it for as long as they need it, maybe even their whole life. And when they're ready, to pass it on to someone else. And the idea is if I can make as many hearts as possible during my lifetime and inspire that kindness, I'm sure that someone, someday, somewhere, will save a family member's life. It's just that simple. And so I go to hospitals and I put them on all the cars. And I've done 183 school assemblies where I just show little videos to the kids of, handing out hearts and hiding them. Oh, here's my favorite spot. Which one should I hide in the tree hollow? Probably the green one. There we go. That's a great spot. The poor grass right here is getting all stomped down and killed by all the people looking for them. Here comes that pretty sunset I was telling you about. Imagine me showing up at an elementary school with 1,000 of these little hearts. I show the kids, this is my art, how I make heart rocks. Would you like one to be a reminder for your whole life that you are amazing and this world is a better place because you're in it? And it's so fun because all the kids go, yeah, I want one. And I invite kids to take their heart rock and use it as a stencil to make paper hearts that they can then hide and share and hand out. I love that kindness can be learned and taught and practiced and perfected and enjoyed, and it just grows so fast and can spread so easily like wildfire. Here's a good spot. I'm so grateful for all the love and support I've been receiving as I've been doing this. And I hope that you feel inspired to go out and create kindness. If you go out and you do it your way, and you do it a lot, you'll enjoy it every time. And it'll bring you just an ecstasy. And then if there's a chance it can help someone else, isn't it worth all the effort? That's what I keep telling myself. That's why I keep making the hearts. And I just passed 400,000. And my goal is 1 million hearts made and shared by the 10-year anniversary of my loved ones passing. They ended their life November 2019. So November 2029, that's my goal. And I really want to be able to do it. There it goes. Usually there's deer in the field, but I don't see any tonight. Good night, you guys. It was so good meeting you. They're awesome. They're such cool people. My plan tonight was to hide like 12 or 15 hearts, but instead I gave half of them to that family. They're so great. They're so great people. They're such good people. They're so great. They're good people. Good ones. Wouldn't it be so cool if 80 years from now, those two kids still have their hearts? Oh man, I just love that idea. Would you like to do something like this in your community? Have you? Please tell me if you have in the comments. This is going to sound so dumb. I spent 6 hours today on TikTok and Instagram just responding to comments. It was so fun. I got to chat with people about Heart Rocks from all over the world. It was amazing. New Zealand, Canada, England, Mexico, Portugal, Australia, all over. My left arm's getting tired. Time to switch to the right. Well, that feels weird. I bet oops, I'm not as good with this arm. I bet that over 100 people mentioned to me that they had lost loved ones, that had either taken their lives or a lot to cancer too, which is so heartbreaking. I want to offer a heart rock to every single person. No, I'm not like a therapist or a counselor. I'm just a stone carver and a stay-at-home dad. But I do know that I can make a difference. If you have been in a dark headspace or you know someone that has, I'd love to make a free heart for you. I've got a new website. It's linked in my profile. And if you go there, you can request a free heart rock. I'll hand carve it for you on my tile saw, using my rock tumblers then to polish it. But I'd be happy to make you a heart or two. Don't be surprised if I send you more than one, even if you just ask for one. But I'd love for you to either keep it so on your darkest day, you have a little reminder that things will be okay and they'll get better and the world's a better place because you're in it. Or if you know someone that might be struggling, it's a really gentle way to reach out and say, hey, I was thinking about you. Here's a little reminder that I care. Even just that simple. And by sharing now over 400,000 hearts, I'm aware of 127 instances where someone has used one to save someone's life. It just creates that perfect little bubble of compassion and hope and love and kindness. Hello. And I think often that's all it takes. And the really cool thing about the Heart Rock, and this is what I love so much and why I like to work with stone, is if they keep that heart their whole life, every time they see and feel it for the rest of their life, that's what they're going to remember. That little bubble, that little moment when somebody cared. They'll leave it in the bottom of their purse or in the cup holder of their big truck or on their nightstand, and maybe they don't even notice it for years. And then when they need it, it's there. And I just love that concept so much. And then maybe they pass it on to their grandson, who gives it to his grandson, and it just gets passed down, and this could become a multi-generational kindness movement. And just the more I think about it, the more excited I get. I want to go home and make more hearts right now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of bugs. I just heard a really cool bird. I've never walked this path at dusk before. It's stunning. This is what it looks like if you walk backwards. I feel so bad. I've had probably 300 or 400 families message me through my social media saying, we're going to go look for hearts. And I want everyone to find one, but I only hide like 10 a day. The last few days though, I felt so guilty. I've been putting like 50, hiding them on the trail, and every time I go back, all the bugs again. Every time I go back, I check my hiding places and they're always gone, which is wonderful. But I wish I could give one to everyone. If you do come to this trail looking for a heart and you don't find one, or maybe you don't live close so you can't come and get one, I hope the next time you go out in nature, you find a naturally shaped heart and it reminds you that you're amazing. This world's a better place because you're in it. It's always true. We just forget sometimes because our brains are funny, you know? If you come at night, there might be swarms of mosquitoes. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes since I put that red heart on the bridge. What are the odds it's still there? Looks like that one's still there. Yep, it's gone. Good, I'm so glad someone found that one. One time, I looked over here, and over there by the willows, there was a big old, like 50-pound beaver. So every time I cross this bridge, I check. Think I can clear it? One of these days, I'm not gonna make it. Maybe not that particular one, but a different one. Can I tell you a secret? A few days ago, I interviewed with ABC4, the local news network, and I had them come meet me here at this playground. And with the reporter, we hid like 40 heart rocks all over the playground. And then while they were interviewing me, kids got out of school with their families and they came to this playground and were finding hearts in the background. It was so fun. And then we popped over to my house and they filmed me. I showed them how I hand carve each heart rock. And I don't know, it was so fun. Hey, look, a penny. That's a lucky one. Would you believe me if I told you that I'm actually really introverted? And that's one of the reasons why I hide hearts. I like to hand them out to people like face to face, but it's really scary and I get a lot of anxiety doing that. So usually I just hide them, usually with little handwritten notes or just like this. But for me, sharing this big, beautiful part of my life on social media has actually been really scary. That was really fun. I'm gonna see if I can go again in the morning, maybe around like 11 o'clock. Go hide some more hearts and check the hiding spots of those ones that I hid. But it's fun, it gives me something to look forward to. I've got one more spot to check here on this path. I left this one here almost a month ago. I think it's such a fun spot. Yeah, it's still there. Hello, friend. Don't worry. One of these days, someone will come and find you. Dear Mr. Little Yellow Heart Rock sitting in the tree knot, your time will come. The right person will come along. You'll find your forever home, and it'll be beautiful. Continue to be patient and wait in your beautiful little fairy magical tree spot, and that person will come along. Yeah. Solid advice, Tom. Thanks. See the sign? Think I can get it to catch me? Oh, this is awesome! Oh, 14. I feel like it's about 10 miles an hour too slow. That was definitely faster than 14, for sure. Right, guys? If you're still here, thank you so much for joining me on my little heart rock hiding adventure escapade. Really appreciate it. And thanks for all the love and support I get in the comments. It means a lot to me. Have you ever done a chakra to someone, but you forgot to put this finger down? So when a random car drives by, you give them like an I love you sign? I totally just accidentally did that. And it was like, it was really funny. So I can't breathe. Not because I'm coming up a steep hill or anything.